يلا انت رجال حبيبي. هسه راح يرجعونك للمدرسة يجيبون لك كل شيء اللي تريده راح يجيبون لك اياه.
يا ولد ابوي
على عمره 4 أشهر ومات ابوي. 4 أشهر ومات. هسه بصف الثاني ابتدائي. بس احنا ما خليناه ينسى ولا على الصور هذا بابا ما خليناه ينسى. بس يقول ليش اماتهم ما بعد يجيب لهم كل شيء، انت كل شيء ما تجيبي لنا، انت شو نقول لك ما تجيبي لنا؟ قلت والله ماما اجيب لك بس يصير عندي اجيب لك.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We are here in Lahore, Karbala, at the home of widow and mother to 7 orphans on this Hajaat. Now, where does the tragedy begin and where does the tragedy end with this family? Unfortunately, the father died in a car crash, leaving behind 7 children for food, for clothes. She needs money for medicine. Herself, she has a tooth issue, but she can't find the remedy. She can't pay for medicine, but she cannot afford it. It's so bad here that she can't even afford to send her children to school. First of all, she can't pay the fees, which is about 30,000 Iraqi dinar a month per child. And secondly, she can't even afford to send them on the bus because the school is so far. Her youngest son, Muhammad, if it continues, he may not get to see his 9th birthday or his 10th birthday. Brothers and sisters, this is the reality for many families here in Karbala. This is the reality. They are so poor that they can barely afford food to eat. They can't even send their children to go to school, to learn, to be educated, so they can change their future. And with young Hamoudi here, he may not have long left to live. Brothers and sisters, I plead to you, I urge you, for the sake of Hamoudi here, for the sake of a child who needs to grow to become something, please donate and help.
Your donation can be the difference between a life of hardship and a life of hope for the families in need.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. We are in the blessed holy month of Ramadan, and there is no better time than now to give to the needy in Iraq. Imam Hussein Charity is giving you the chance to provide food baskets for destitute and impoverished families all over Iraq and Afghanistan. Each basket contains enough food to feed a family of 4. We're one of the areas where we distribute food baskets. I'm going to go drop off this food basket to one of the Hajia who's registered with Imam Hussein Charity. Assalamu alaikum Hajia. These orphans need your help and require your assistance. Don't let any of these orphans go hungry this Ramadan. Please donate.
Your donation can provide a source of nourishment for those who do not have access to food.
أحلم بيها وأتذكرها. هي كانت قاعدة من المدرسة تخليني أروح، وهي تسوي لي ريول. بعد يومين وصل بي من السرطان توفت. كل يومين أشتاق له، عبالي من أجي من البيت ألعب باسكل وأجي أطب باسكل أصيح أمي ما ألقاها.
إن شاء الله سبحانه وتعالى ما يقطع، أكو طيبين وأكو ناس خيرة. أنا هسه تفاجأت طبيت عليه مباشرة. شنو هذا كله يعني يحفزني على الحياة. أكو أمل بالدنيا بعد، أكو خيرين. والله وأهل البيت يعني إن شاء الله ماكو شيء يصعب. طيبين. بالنسبة لقصة أمهم مرض سرطان جاها يعني مفاجئ بسبب عملية زائدة وشكل عند هذا المرض والعندي والما عندي ما قدرت على علاجها صراحة إلا أن توفت. وتركت لي ذول الأطفال الاثنين واللي أنا ابتليت بيهم بلاء هسه اعتبارا أن هذا امتحان إلي رباني. أنا اللي قايب عيشتهم وأنا رجال كبير يعني أنا يريد مني يعيني. زين والآن أنا متكلفهم وقاعد بهذا الوضع بهذا البيت تعبان، رطوبة صاعدة متر وشوية. وشرق وشوف. وهاي قدامكم انتم تشوفون بعد. وان شاء الله الله هو الموجود اللي سخركم ودزكم عليه هنا واهلا وسهلا بكم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm in Hayy al-Askari, Karbala, with two young gentlemen here who unfortunately lost their mother due to cancer. Now, unfortunately, the father, he couldn't afford to pay for the mother's treatment for cancer and so forth, and unfortunately lost their mother due to cancer. Because of his old age and also his wellness, he cannot work and look after them. Very, very welcoming. Haji himself, if you can see, his clothes are dirty for cleaning me. Like I sat on that green chair over there and he cleaned it himself. The boys as well were asking me, would you like this, would you like that? Whatever they could give, you know, whatever they could offer me as a guest, they did and they offered. And I, you know, inshallah, I asked you brothers and sisters to help such a family who have been so hospitable and so nice to me. Even though that they don't have much, they were still willing to offer and give with sincerity and humbleness. So I ask and I plead, please brothers and sisters, help this family in order for them to achieve a better standard of living.
Your donation can be the difference between a life of hardship and a life of hope for the families in need.
Put a finger down if you have access to fresh water. Put a finger down if you have food in your fridge. Put a finger down if you have access to healthcare. Put a finger down if you have never lived in a war zone. Put a finger down if you have family around you. Put a finger down if you have a warm bed to sleep in. Put a finger down if you have clothes in your wardrobe. Put a finger down if you have a roof over your head. Put a finger down if you have access to education. Put a finger down if you want to be part of changing the world.
يقول لك احنا لا حطيت لا بعد الله ما قسم انه حطينا راسنا ربك يدبرها له عشان نسوي لها وهذا علينا نقدر عليه ندبره وما نقدر عليه على الله على الله مثل انت وابو امجد واهل الخير مو يعني ما يقصرون عنها.
والله انا اريد هسه يعني من اهل الخير اريد المعيش يعني تعيشنا الشيء اللي عايشنا هسه احنا والله الحمد لله والشكر يعني بس هسه محتاجين شيء يعني عايشنا احنا قاعدين هذا البيت وهم وليه بس نقول بلك الله يعني من الله من الخير يساعدونا. اجتني مرة ذاك اليوم لقيت ما عندي فراش هذا من بيتي شالت الفراش وطتني اياه تدري بها سام وهاي رحنا انا وهم ست وتجبنا حتى فراش ما عندي. والله انا هسه عندي سوفان قاعد اسعد لا اقدر لامتوني لا ادري ما اقدر قدام وجهنا احنا نقول قاعدين بالتجاوز يعني على ساعه مثلا يشيلونه وين تروح هي؟ يعني ما عندها مكان لا عندها مثلا راتب لا عندها لا زوجها عنده راتب لا مثلا عندنا راتب ما نعاطين كل شيء ماكو يعني مثل لا انا قاعد اوها بعد منين هي منين تعيش راتب ما عندها.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I was blessed enough to come to meet this lovely family over here. Kids smiling, they're so cute and they're so happy. But behind the smiles is a tragic story of their father who unfortunately passed away due to COVID. Now the father was making a good living and unfortunately due to his death, now the grandmother has taken up a job as a maid in order to try and help raise these 4 orphans. Unfortunately, the mother doesn't work, and month to month they're just getting by. This is where you can come and help. See, you can help a family just like this by donating and supporting Imam Hussein Charity, where we will give them money that they can go out and they can buy clothes, buy food, and also help educate and raise these beautiful children. Brothers and sisters, I urge you all to support and pledge, and inshallah give these children the life that they really deserve.
Join us in the fight against poverty and make a meaningful impact in the lives of families, children and orphans in need.
Imam Hussein Charity is giving you the chance to provide food baskets for destitute and impoverished families all over Iraq and Afghanistan. So let's see what your donation gets, Ali. We have oil, tomato paste, we have tahini, lentils, sugar, tea, pasta, tuna cans, salt, dates, rice. She would also be receiving fruit, vegetable and meats, and that comes fresh on the day delivery and only costs £30. Brothers and sisters, you can pay via bank transfer, PayPal, or you can visit www.imamhusseincharity.com.
Your donation can make a world of difference in the life of a hungry child.
هو طلع بطريق يعني زيارة أقربائه وراح للبصرة، وهناك يعني هو فجأة يعني دخل مستشفى، تعب قلبه على أساس يسووا له عملية. بين ما تجمعوا له فلوس ومبلغ ورادوا يدخلوا ما تقبل الدكتور، عنده الشرايين مسدودة وملتوية بعد، ما صلحت له كل عملية. ما أدري من يقول إلهم مستقبل، لأن حطام عيشتنا، العيشة تعبانة، ما أعتقد يعني يوصلون شيء. ويحتاجون هم ملابس، هاي الجواريب الملابس مال المدرسة، والجو بارد يعني 100% تتغير إذا توفر لهم الفواكه الأكل.
شاجين طبعا من باب يعني كنا نشبك بيه نحبه، وين ما نريد يعني يونسنا، هو بس الوحيد اللي عندنا. انكسار جي خنقة تجيني، حسرة بقلبي، ما عداني يدوم يعني من العام عدي، صار عام عدي واروح بيه كل يوم، ما عداني. حالتنا تعرف بعد قدام عينك، ما عندنا شي، طبيب دكتور وساعد أفيد البلد، بين قوسين أفيد العالم كله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm here in an area very close to the Qadr football stadium. Little Alawi here is having fun on my phone. A beautiful family, lovely family, but again another sad story. Unfortunately, Alawi's father passed away from a heart attack, leaving behind 4 children, 4 orphans. Now, unfortunately, the mother doesn't work and she's trying whatever she can to get by, but at the same time, it's just not enough for her to raise 4 children. They need school fees being paid for, they need books to be paid for, they need clothes, and also they need food. And due to the lack of food, a lot of the children are very malnourished. They have a lack of minerals, and there's issues with iron deficiency and other nutrients that they require are deficient in their bodies. Now, Alawi here is having a really fun time at the moment and laughing and giggling. However, the family may have to leave this place because of the football stadium being extended and so forth. A lot of these houses are being demolished. Now, if they have to leave, there's nowhere else for them to go. So where would they go? And where could little Alawi here play? Brothers and sisters, I'm begging of you to help out this family. Support, donate, do whatever you can so that these children can smile and play, they can eat properly, they can go to school and study, and inshallah they'll be able to become something. All they need is an opportunity, all they need is a chance, all they need is a level playing field. And I'm telling you, these kids will flourish. Please donate.
Your contribution can help us break the cycle of poverty and create a brighter future for generations to come.
Ali, 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 Ali.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا علي بن أبي طالب. السلام عليك يا أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليك يا أبا الحسنين. السلام عليك يا حيدر الكرار. السلام عليك يا قالع باب خيبر. السلام عليك يا أبا الأيتام والأرامل. O Father of orphans and widows, what a night is it today? What a night is it tonight? How will the orphans sleep? How will the widows put their head on their pillows? What a night tonight. O lovers, O faithful, O muhibbeen of Amir al Momineen. Ali alayhi salam has left this world. He has gone to meet his master and he has succeeded. فزتم فوزا عظيما ورب الكعبة. I have succeeded in what I have sent, in what I have been sent for. I have succeeded in my goal, in my aim. I looked after the orphans. Amir al Momineen's response is that I have looked after the orphans. I have looked after the widows. And I answered every question and fulfilled the requirement of all the needy. Brothers and sisters, many ahadith and riwayat we read every single day. We learn about His Highness, His greatness, as great, as big, as mighty. Allah created Amir al Momineen, and yet as much as we describe him to be the greatest, to be the strongest, the most powerful, when it comes towards the orphans, he is the weakest. He is the simplest. He is the most generous and the most humble. Who is he? What a man is he? What has he left in this dunya? Born in the greatest of places, in the greatest of nights, martyred, not died, nor passed away, but martyred in the greatest of months, Shahr Ramadan, martyred in the greatest of nights, Laylatul Qadr, خير من ألف شهر. Imam Ali alayhi salam left this dunya. As much as he loved the orphans and looked for them and looked after them, he left orphans. He didn't just leave the orphans of Kufa. Although he looked after the orphans and treated the orphans as his children, he left orphans of his own. He didn't leave any such orphans. He left Sayyiday Shababi Ahl al-Jannah. He left Hassan and Hussein. He left Zainab Salamullahi alayha. Zainab, which is known to be the mountain of patience. Zainab, which is known to be the one that looked after the orphans after the day of Karbala, the day of Ashura. Brothers and sisters, for those that have not made it to the land of Najaf, the show is yours. The opportunity is yours. Call in to the numbers provided at the bottom of the screen. Send your salam to your Imam, send your salam to your master. I have described one of the descriptions of Amir al Momineen, to be a father of orphans. How did he provide towards these orphans? How many orphans do we still have? And they are our orphans. They are orphans because they believed that Ali salamullahi alayhi was the first Khalifa. Their fathers and their mothers went towards the battlefields, and now they are orphans. They are being discriminated only because they believe that their master is Ali ibn Abi Talib. Do not let them down. Show your support and show your condolences to Sahib al-Asr wal-Zaman. Brothers and sisters, it is your opportunity to pick one of the packs which is at the bottom of the screen in this night, in the nights of Qadr, the night of Wafat Amir al Momineen, Istishhad Amir al Momineen, Abul Aitam. Be a kafil, be a guardian of an orphan. A £50 package feeds the orphans, clothes the orphans, teaches the orphans. It is your opportunities. Brothers and sisters, we have said before that the holy month of Shahr Ramadan has passed with a blink of an eye. Think to yourself when you first started your fast, the first night, how difficult was it? You starve, you get thirsty, you're tired. Now we have come towards the last 10 nights. Do not think twice. Participate, donate, give in the way of Ali ibn Abi Talib. Give in the name of Amir al Momineen, the one that sacrificed and gave everything he had for me and you, for us to be able today to pray and say that there is no Allah but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and there was no messenger after the Prophet, peace be upon him, and that he, Ali, is the one and the only first Caliph after the Prophet. Brothers and sisters, the package is yours. Donate today. Make the change today. Donate now. Let us think to ourselves, these orphans, what a night happened towards the orphans of Kufa. Every night they will wait for Ali ibn Abi Talib to come knock on their doors and bring them food, milk, salt, and dry bread. But on a night like this, the orphans starve and they are not fed because Amir al Momineen has been coffined, has been washed, and has been buried in Najaf. His resting place is thousands and millions visit his shrine for his act. What can we learn? What do we pick up from this man that left his stand in the dunya? Donating towards the orphans that Amir al Momineen left. The orphans, Hassan and Hussein, and Zainab al Kubra, today sit together alongside each other. Hassan as the eldest, Hussein on his side, and Zainab, their queen, their princess, has also become an orphan. Zainab salamullahi alayha, before the passing of her father, says to him, "Father, Ya Ali, after you, who will look after me? I have lost Fatima al-Zahra salamullahi alayha. I have lost my mother at the age of 18. Fatima al-Zahra left the dunya. We have spoken about the greatness and the generosity of Amir al Momineen. Let us learn from Fatima salamullahi alayha, the one that gave away her wedding gown towards the needy. What a woman! What a woman do we learn from her? She was the father, she was the mother of her father, Ummi Abiha, and yet she gave and she donated and distributed and gave to the needy. In a night like this, our bodies are here, but your souls are in Najaf. Your souls are here. This is the live feed of Najaf. Brothers and sisters, I will leave you with the feed of heaven, the feed of Najaf, where thousands of angels ask permission from Allah to come down to visit the land of Najaf. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to our viewers. Today, on the night of Wahsha, after the burial of Amir al Momineen, we want to take our souls towards his shrine. We want to send our salam to our Imam, and we send our condolences to Sahib al-Asr wal-Zaman. In studio today we have our dear brothers, Brother Shan and Rizwan, They have come from Leicester to recite lines of poetry, to recite in the remembrance of our master, Amir al Momineen. Brothers, Jazakumullah khair for coming in today. Insha'Allah, Bibi Fatima will be present in this matem, and may she reward you for your beautiful voices.
من الشیطان الرجیم بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم بلند تر صلوات
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد
بر ابن ملجم لعنت
بشمار
گھر میں علی کے برپا ہے محشر علی کے بعد گھر میں علی کے برپا ہے محشر علی کے بعد گھر میں علی کے برپا ہے محشر علی کے بعد بہنوں سے بھائی روتے تھے چھپ کر محشر علی کے بعد کہتے تھے بابا کیوں مجھے پیدل چلا کرو کہتے تھے بابا کیوں مجھے پیدل چلا کرو اکثر علی کے بعد گھر میں علی کے برپا ہے محشر علی کے بعد بازار ہے یہ زینب نہ بھولنا بازار ہے یہ کوفے کا زینب نہ بھولنا گزرو گی تم یہیں سے کھلے سر گھر میں علی کے برپا ہے محشر علی کے بعد رو رو کے کوفہ والوں سے کہتے رہے علی رو رو کوفہ والوں سے کہتے رہے علی علی کے بعد کتنے تماچ بدل میں بدرو حنین کے کتنے تماچ بدل میں بدرو حنین کے مارے گئے سکینہ کے رخ پر علی کے بعد گھر میں علی کے برپا ہے محشر علی کے بعد عباس اپنی بہنوں کا رکھنا بہت خیال عباس اپنی بہنوں کا رکھنا بہت خیال امت انہیں پھرائے گی در در علی کے بعد گھر میں علی کے برپا ہے محشر علی کے بعد بہنوں سے بھائی روتے تھے چھپ کر علی کے بعد گھر میں علی کے برپا ہے محشر علی کے بعد صلوات
اللهم صل على Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. What a beautiful recitation we have heard from Brother Shan and Rizwan. May Allah bless you and your families for this great upbringing. May Allah reward you for all your efforts. Brothers and sisters, our live is show, and inshallah he'll be having many callers in, calling, sending their salams towards their Imam on the number provided at the bottom of the screen. For the ones that are calling from abroad, it's 0044-0203-515-1122. And for those that would like to contact us via WhatsApp, it's +44 79 4050 3046. And inshallah, we will be having many callers coming in and many calls to show their condolences and to show their respect and salam towards Sahib al-Asri wa Zaman. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I believe we have a caller. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Can I ask where you're calling from and your name?
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Abu Talib. It's Minhal from Bristol.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brother Minhal, how are you? Well, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, how are you? How's everyone on this night?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We are as upset, as heartbroken, as the orphans of Kufa, and as upset as Hassan and Hussein and Zainab salamullahi alayhum. As upset as they are.
Salamullah alayhim. Salamullah alayhim.
Minhal.
I wanted to sort of speak to the viewers and speak to yourself and speak to everyone who's listening. And it's as if on the Abu Talib and the viewers, do you know why Amir al Momineen salamullahi alayh waited 2 days before his life was taken? It's as if Imam Ali alayhi salam sees Azrael, and it's as if he tells Azrael, you want to take my life? after I taught you everything you know in Alam al-Nur? And Azrael is hesitant. Azrael is hesitant. He goes towards the room of Amir al Momineen, then he leaves. Goes towards the room and he leaves. Until Amir al Momineen salamullahi alayhi, his condition deteriorates. And then Azrael seeks permission to mourn from Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam with Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam. And he's with Imam al-Hasan and Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam. I just want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine Zainab, Kulthum, Aba Abdullah and Imam al-Hasan alayhim salam ajma'een around the bed of Amir al Momineen salamullahi alayhi. And I want you to imagine Azrael knocking on the door and asking Imam al-Hasan, Ya Sayyidi wa Mawlai, do I have permission to enter? Can I mourn with you? And Azrael starts to cry ferociously. So Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam asks him, Azrael, why do you cry so hard? Because he says on one side, one of you is going to be poisoned after this. And on the other, two of you will be taken captives. But then Azrael chokes up. And he's choking up and his eyes are full of tears and he looks towards Abu Abdullah. And Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam asks,
I know where you're going.
He asks Azrael, why do you cry with such passion, Ya Azrael? He says, because it's as if one of you will be alone in the land of Karbala. And will leave orphans behind. Then something interesting happens. Something very interesting happens. Abbas, Abu Fadl enters. And Azrael stops in his tracks. Because we know Abbas shakes the black heart. And as Abbas enters, Azrael stands and kisses his hand. And he says, peace be upon you, flag bearer, Ya Kaf al-Liwa Zainab. But you know what's more interesting than this? Abu Abdullah al-Hussein was struck on his head. Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam was poisoned. Zainab and Kulthum were taken captives. Abbas's hands were cut and Abu Abdullah, 6-month-old, was killed. Do you know where all of this connects? It all connects in Amir al Momineen salamullahi alayhi. Because Amir al Momineen was struck on his head with poison, taken captive by the wretched of his time. His hands were tied because of the wasiyah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi, and he lost his unborn child. At least Abu Abdullah had some time with his baby. Amir al Momineen wasn't able to witness the birth of his child. And wallah, people expect me to put him number 4. Subhanallah. Subhanallah, how shaitan allows some people to forget Ali. Salamullah alayk ya Amir al Momineen.
Brother Minhal, I thank you for your not call. You gave a speak, you gave a lecture, and I shall pass over to the boys inshallah.
Jazakallah khair.
इतना तो सोच लेता ऐ कातिल कुरान है तेग तले तेरी है तेग तले तेरी اتنا تو سوچ لیتا اے قاتل قرآن ہے تیغ تلے تیری ہے تیغ تلے تیری توحید کی زبان اتنا تو سوچ لیتا اے قاتل قرآن اتنا تو سوچ لیتا اے قاتل قرآن لو آج سے خدائی خاموشی ہو گئی لو آج سے خدائی خاموشی ہو گئی لو ہو گیا مکمل لو ہو گیا مکمل دعوی لامکان اتنا تو سوچ لیتا اے قاتل قرآن اتنا تو سوچ لیتا اے قاتل قرآن بغض علی میں ڈوبی تلوار چل گئی بغض علی میں ڈوبی تلوار چل گئی لو ہو گیا خدا کا لو ہو گیا خدا کا چہرہ لہو لہان اتنا تو سوچ لیتا اے قاتل قرآن اتنا تو سوچ لیتا اے قاتل قرآن اب منبر سلونی ویران ہو گیا اب منبر سلونی ویران ہو گیا دنیا سے جا چکا ہے دنیا سے جا چکا ہے قدرت کا رازداں اتنا تو سوچ لیتا اے قاتل قرآن واپس وطن کی جانب کیسے سفر کرے واپس وطن کی جانب کیسے سفر کرے آئی یتیم ہو کے آئی یتیم ہو کے زہرا کی بیٹیاں اتنا تو سوچ لیتا اے قاتل قرآن اتنا تو سوچ لیتا اے قاتل قرآن ہے تیغ تلے تیری ہے تیغ تلے تیری توحید کی زبان اتنا تو سوچ لیتا اے قاتل قرآن صلوات
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم ولا عدام. Again, brothers, thank you so much for your recitations. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you for your efforts and these beautiful lines of poetry as well as voices. Brothers and sisters, Imam Ali alayhi salam, the one that ate the driest of bread and had the simplest of food, but could eat the wealthiest and the heaviest of meals, did not think of himself, thought of the orphans and the ones in need of his ummah. And today your ummah is calling you out. Dear viewer, brother, sister, uncle and aunts, mothers and fathers, nephews and nieces, it is your opportunity to donate. Pick up one of the packages which are available. A £30 Ramadan basket. Break the fast of your brothers and sisters, the followers of Amir al Momineen. A £50 orphan package. Take care of an orphan. Pay towards his feeding, his upbringing, his clothing. He is the love of Amir al Momineen. He is the one as Amir al Momineen cared for. It is the love that Amir al Momineen had towards the orphans. Amir al Momineen is the one that cared for orphans. Today, you can follow in the footsteps of Amir al Momineen. Follow the path and route that he left for us as his believers, as his followers, not by name, but also by act. A £1,400 water well will stop the thirst of brothers and sisters, the ones that love Imam al Hussein, the one that died of thirst, the ones whose body was left on the land of Karbala. For 3 nights his body was trampled upon by the horses. Brothers and sisters, Imam al-Hussein left orphans behind. Many orphans after the battlefield of Karbala. Who looked after them? Who took their responsibility? It was Zainab salamullahi alayha. She looked after them and fed them the love that she did not receive as she was orphaned from a young age. Pick up the phone. Give us a call. The one that are calling from the UK, which are local, pick up the phone and call 0203 515-1122. And for those that would like to contact us via WhatsApp from abroad, it's +44 794 050 3046. And I believe we have a caller. Salamun alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi, Rizwan or Shan, Gio.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, sister. Can I ask where you're calling from?
I'm calling from London.
You are calling from London. Jazakumullah khair al-jaza. Would you like to send your salam to Amir al Momineen? I will get the team to direct you towards his shrine.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
This shrine is on your screen. Send your salam to your master, Imam Ali alayhi salam.
Assalamu alaikum ya Imam alayhi salam. Ala la'natullahi ala la'natullahi ibn Muljim. क्या था हमारा इमाम आपका इमाम हमको बरज़ख में मिलना इंशाअल्लाह बरज़ख में मिलना इमाम अलैहिस्सलाम। जियो लाल, जियो मेरे लाल, रिजवान और शान, जियो। बहुत अच्छा पढ़ते हो, बहुत अच्छा पढ़ते हो। Thank you very much.
Sister, thank you very much. Have you been to Najaf, sister?
Yes, I have twice. Yes.
When was the last time you went to the shrine of Amir al Momineen?
About 10 years ago. 10 years
10
ago.
years ago.
Yeah.
Sister,
now
10
I'm
years
not
ago
well.
is a very long time. How much do you miss the essence,
I miss very
the smell
much, very much.
of his shrine? How much do you wish to be hanging and putting your fingers on his holy shrine, yearning and begging for his love and care?
Yes, yes, yes.
Sister, I will recite a small musibah. Throughout my recitation, I want you to stay with me.
Yes.
I want you to ask all your hajat from Imam al-Rahmah, Imam Ali, while I recite for you.
Inshallah, inshallah.
Take me to Najaf, brothers.
Ilahi amin. Ilahi amin.
Ali Ali farewell, 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 oh Ali, farewell, oh Father of orphans. Farewell, oh Ali, we are your orphans. How much have we been separated from you? 10 years since my last visit. Sister, your last visit was 10 years ago. What is your name?
My name is Shamim.
Oh, Amir al Momineen, Sister Shamim, who was one of your pilgrims 10 years ago. Ya Amir al Momineen, treat this sister as one of your orphans and invite her towards your shrine. Invite her towards your dome. She is your lover. She is in London, but she yet loves you. What is her guilt that she has not come to your shrine? We are all your lovers. We obey you, O Amir al Momineen. We follow in your footsteps. Sister, I thank you so much for your participation. Inshallah, you will not be forgetting the orphans, because you sent your salam and you wept towards the father of orphans. Inshallah, you will be participating and giving and donating towards the orphans, which still will be waiting for your generous donation. I ask Amir al Momineen to fulfill your hajat and give all your needs and requirements. Fi amanillah and Khudafis, sister. Brothers and sisters, a sister called and she sent her salam towards her Imam. It is your opportunity to call and send your salam and follow the footsteps of the dear viewers, the ones that are calling in and donating. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I believe we have a caller.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum, sister. May I ask where you're calling from?
This is Amtul from Saudi Arabia.
MashaAllah. Jazakumullah khair al-jazak, brothers and sisters, the ones that are calling from all around the world. Would you like for me to send you towards the shrine, get the team to get you towards the shrine of Amir al Momineen and send your salam to the Imam live feed?
Yes, Jazakallah.
Producers, please pass us over towards Najaf. Sister, this is the shrine of Amir al Momineen. Asadullah al-Ghalib Ali ibn Abi Talib, the father of orphans. What would you like to say to him? What is your message? What would you like to say to Amir al Momineen? As those pilgrims are in his shrine, drinking water, and yet Hussein ibn Ali died of thirst in the land of Karbala. These pilgrims are in his shrine. We will move towards the shrine of Sayyidi wa Mawlaya Aba Abdullah. I have a close connection with Imam al Hussein. He is the one that died of thirst. And here we are in Shahr Ramadan. We are kept away from water for 16 or 18 or 20 hours. But we break our fast with a cold, nourishing drink. And yet Sayyid al-Shuhada Aba Abdullah died of thirst. The water, the nahar is in front of him. The enemy created a barrier from the water to stop him of making his way. He said to him, Ya Qawm, O empire, if I had a sin, فما للطفل الرضيع. If you do not want to give me a sip of water, for what is the sin of this 6-month-old child? I do not want water, but feed this child some water. This is the last time that Imam al Hussein carried his child in his hands. The enemies instructed for Harmala, may the cursing of Allah be upon him and his surroundings and his lovers. He was ordered in sending an arrow, but it wasn't any just simple arrow. It was an arrow with 3 heads. The Riwayah says that when this arrow made direction towards this child, Abdullah, the arrow would spin and take in speed, and through its speed it would pick up the heat. This arrow was hot when it entered the neck of Abdullah. It entered from one side of his neck and came back out from the other side of his neck. Imam al-Hussein raised his child and he said, Ya Allah, accept this sacrifice, accept this qurban. And the blood came down his hand. This warm blood, this holy blood, the blood of Abdullah, the grandson of Amir al Momineen. Imam al-Hussein threw the blood to the skies. Science cannot explain this. The liquid, the blood was sent to the skies, but did not drop back to the ground. As the blood is holy, they are the holy progeny. They are Ali and Fatima. They are Fatimata wa abiha wa ba'liha wa baniha. Brothers and sisters, let's go to Karbala.
Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein. Every beat of my heart, Ya Hussein. Never leave us apart, Ya Hussein. Every beat of my heart, Ya Hussein. Never leave us apart, Ya Hussein. What is left in us besides this great love and our hearts beat, Ya Hussein? beat of my heart, Ya Hussein. Never leave us apart, Ya Hussein. Who can blame us for this great love, as taught by our Muhammad? Love for his son is in our blood, as it shall cry when it's shed. Muhammad's sunnah stood in Karbala, therefore we cry, Ya Hussein. Every beat of my heart, Ya Hussein. Never leave us apart, Ya Hussein. Every beat of my heart, Ya Hussein. Never leave us apart, Ya Hussein. In Ali's steps we are all led, and they end in Karbala. Upon our heads your name it rests, there it shall live forever. If it bends our backs, we shall hold your flag, and it shall fly, Ya Hussein. Every beat of my heart, Ya Hussein. Labbaik Ya Hussein. Labbaik Ya Hussein. Labbaik Ya Hussein. Every beat of my heart, Ya Hussein. Never leave us apart, Ya Hussein. When your day comes, in love we drown, and as we drown, so we live. And when it's gone, we'll carry on, if there is still more to give. We are just servants, and we shall lament, crying your name, Ya Hussein. Every beat of my heart, Ya Hussein. Never leave us apart, Ya Hussein. You're not alone. If you had known how many hearts yours shall break, you would have found peace in the sound of all our cries of labbaik. We're your 72, standing beside you, at your service, Ya Hussein. Every beat of my heart, Ya Hussein. Never leave us apart, Ya Hussein. What is left in us besides this great love, and our hearts beat, Ya Hussein. Every beat of my heart, Ya Hussein. Never leave us apart, Ya Hussein. Labbaik Ya Hussein. Labbaik Ya Hussein. Labbaik Ya Hussein.
Thank you very much. Again, what an amazing recitation. Never leave us apart, Ya Hussein. Labbaik Ya Hussein. How many of the viewers are going to follow this line of poetry and say, never leave us apart, O Aba Abdullah. Labbaik Ya Hussein. Labbaik Ya Hussein. Labbaik Ya Amir al Momineen. Labbaik Ya Fatima. Labbaik Ya Hassan. ولبيك يا زينب. Call in live, call in now, call in to perform a live ziyarah, an opportunity of your lifetime. For those that have not gone towards Najaf and have not entered the land of Iraq, perform your ziyarah live today. For those that have tried and could not reach perform your live ziyarah now and today. And for those that have gone 10 years ago, perform your ziyarah live now and today. In this holy month you want to give. It is the month in which Allah is very generous. And so is His beloved Amir al Momineen. He was very generous towards the orphans. How generous are you going to be? Which pack will you be picking this Shahr Ramadan? A £1,400 well will quench the thirst of your brothers and sisters. A £30 iftar package will break the fast of a family of 4 in the land of Karbala, the land of sacrifice. A £50 orphan gift or package will be given towards the orphan. The full sum will be donated directly towards them. There is no commission and no extra fees or additional costs that will be withdrawn from your donation. Brothers and sisters, we have given the packages. Let us see who are the most in need. Let us see a short clip of the families that will be benefiting from your donation, from your package that you will be picking today.
هي صعبة، المشكلة الدنيا يعني حتى أخو مالك سندني والقرآن الكريم من زاد الزيت على والدتي على المصرف للمدرسة موجهة، وهسه أخذ أبو النزار وأشهد زين، وناس كلها ما ترحم، كلها تجي تحكي عليك بس ما تعرف ظروفك اللي عايش بيها أنت شنو. أتذكر يعني هواي مرت علي ظروف صعبة، هواي اللي وقعنا مرات ثانية. أنا وجهالي صار له والله 7 أيام بالإنفلونزا وقعنا، يعني استونا والله العظيم. هسه أشهدك للمضمد ببلاش جاي يدزلنا العلاج ماله، والله هم بعد ما عندي سند بالحياة غيرهم. وأنا هم قعدت من ذاك اليوم لليوم، أتوفى أبوهم عمر 20 سنة، وقعدت وحطمت نفسي عليهم، وأهلي عافوني وعيالي والله ما يجون، وكلهم خو عيالي يعني شو أقول لك، كلهم رواتب وخير من الله، بس ما يتواصلون.
سمعت شنو تطلبين من عندي؟
ما أطلب شيء من عنده بس يوجعنا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Heartbreaking story with this family here, where the father unfortunately lost his life at work, where he was electrocuted. As you know, we've seen in Iraq, sometimes the health and safety isn't as good as it should be, and unfortunately due to negligence or due to not having the proper protocols in place, this family has lost their father, who was bringing in, you know, a considerable amount of money, giving them a very, very decent lifestyle. You can see that the girls here are still in their school uniform. They're eager to study. They're eager to have an ambitious life and to make something of themselves, as well as the boy here as well, with ambition and full of motivation to become something. But because no one is there to earn money, this family struggles week in and week out of trying to make ends meet. Brothers and sisters, I urge you and I plead to you to help families like this by donating whatever you can. And your money will be spent in order for them to be able to go to school, be able to go and eat, be able to pay for electricity and gas and so forth. These are their main worries. Where children like this, their main worry should be whether, you know, they're doing their homework correct, or, you know, what TV show they want to watch tonight, or, you know, which toys to play with. Not how we're going to eat tomorrow, or not how we're going to even go, are we going to be able to go to school next week, or so forth. Brothers and sisters, you can make a change, you can make the difference. Be that difference and be that change.
Your contribution can help us break the cycle of poverty and create a brighter future for generations to come.
The tear of this orphan, this little princess, this innocent girl, she breaks the heart. How can you change her life? How can you save her from her desire? How can you save her from the challenges and the difficulties she's going through? Donating a £50 orphan pack will be going towards this family. You see, this mother has been left alone after the loss of her husband with 3 children, 2 girls and a boy, and bringing them up is not easy. She is dependent on your donation, on your support. If Amir al Momineen was around today, he would have knocked on their door and given them a Ramadan basket as well as an orphan package, and he would have participated in not one but many water wells. Brothers and sisters, participate. Give us a call and send your salam to your Imam. Pick up the phone, call in live to perform a ziyarat of your lifetime. Give us a call on 0203 515 1122. Send your salam, ask your hajat. You have a haja. You have a haja in your heart. And we have all one haja that we all unite in. And we all come together in. And it is for Allah to rehasten in the appearance of Sahib al-Asr wal-Zaman, the one that will guide us and unite us and put us under one flag, and it is the flag of Ya li Tharat al-Hussein. It is the flag of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alih. It is the flag in which Amir al Momineen battled and faced his enemies. And today you can face your enemy, and you can choke your enemy and poke your enemy through donating towards the orphans. It is your brothers and sisters, it is your nephews and nieces, it is your sons and daughters that are in desperate need for your support. A £50 Laylatul Qadr package, a sadaqah in these holy nights is what me and you need. If you do not donate in this blessed month, in the blessed night, in the blessed time, when will you donate? When will you give? How many do we know that have left this world? Do you think they donated enough before leaving? Do you think you have donated enough before your flight, before your end destination? And who knows when your destination will reach its ending point? Is it now? Is it later today? Is it tomorrow? Pick up the phone, brothers and sisters, and scan the code in which you can donate and provide and support and motivate the ones that are going through difficulties. One of the riwayat says that Amir al Momineen invited one of his ashab for a breakfast, a celebration breakfast, a Eid breakfast. The Sahabi narrates, when he came and sat down with Amir al Momineen, the food that was set was very simple. He said to him, "O Amir al Momineen, O Asad Allah al Ghalib, O Haydara, O Karrar, O Qali Ibab Khaybar. This is what you break your fast on? This is your breakfast?" I would imagine, I would want to see the table filled of plates and dishes, meat, vegetables and fruit. However, rusk, dry bread and some milk is what Amir al Momineen would eat. He answered and said to him, "O Sahabi, I can afford what no one can afford, and yet I break my fast on rusk, dry bread, to ensure that my ummah does not stay without food." Brothers and sisters, follow the footsteps of Amir al Momineen. Follow the footsteps of Ali ibn Abi Talib and donate and pick up a package today, now and not later. I believe we have a caller. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam.
Salamun alaikum. Where are you calling from, O Ammo?
I'm calling from London.
MashaAllah. How old are you?
I'm 6 years old.
6 years old, MashaAllah. MashaAllah, a 6-year-old calling and sending her condolences to Sahib al-Asr wal-Zaman. What is your name, Amu?
My name is Alia.
Alia, MashaAllah. Alia, would you like to send your salam to Aba al-Hasanayn Amir al Momineen alayhi salam?
Yes.
I will ask the producers to give us a live feed of Najaf. Would you like me to perform the ziyarah and you follow in what I say?
Yeah. Please.
Thank you very much, Alia. Assalamu alayka ya Amir al Momineen. Assalamu alayka ya Aba al-Hasanayn. Assalamu alayka ya Haydara. Assalamu alayka ya Aba al-Aytam wal-Aramil. Assalamu alayka ya Sayyidi wa Mawlai. Peace be upon you, O Master. Peace be upon you, O Father of orphans and widows. Amu Aliya, Sister Aliya, daughter Aliya, I want you to send a message to all the viewers. Tell them that how great you are in calling. What do you tell them? What do you influence them? And what would you like to tell all the lovers of Imam Ali to do? How do you tell them to call?
I'm going to send in £40 of my pocket money.
MashaAllah. Sister Alia, have you been to Najaf before or not?
Yes.
You have. When was the last time you went?
It was last year.
MashaAllah. I ask Amir al Momineen, inshaAllah, to invite you towards his shrine. Aliyah, you have a very clean heart. And I ask Allah to bless your mom and dad for bringing you up in such a great upbringing, a heart that loves Amir al Momineen and follows in his footsteps. What would you like to say towards the kids? Would you like to pray for all the kids in Najaf? Would you like to say to all the other viewers of your age to give a call and participate towards this great act of giving?
I would say give, please donate, maybe £50.
Thank you so much, Aliyah, for your call. I am sure mom and dad are in the background. Thank you very much for influencing your children towards calling and participating towards this act, as well as sending their salam towards their imam. Brothers and sisters, we have seen Aliyah, a 6-year-old, donating and giving from her own pocket money, as she states, towards the orphans. In this young age, in her innocence, she thinks of her fellow brothers and sisters in Iraq, which are in desperate need of your support. You need to show your children, uncle and aunts, mothers and fathers, the ones that have younger siblings, influence them in this act. We were all young at a point, and we were pushed towards giving and following the footsteps of Ahlul Bayt, that all gave towards the needy. Brothers and sisters, pick up the phone. Bring your youngsters. Get them to pick up the phone. Send their salams towards their imam. Call in live to perform a ziyarah. Sponsor an orphan, an vulnerable, the one who is in need. A £50 package towards an orphan. A £30 Ramadan basket. A £1,400 water well will quench the thirst of our brothers and sisters in Pakistan. You broke your fast today on a cold, clear, clean liquid, and yet we have brothers which are in desperate need. They need to quench their thirst, but it is your support, it is your service and donation, it is your footsteps that will leave a mark on this earth and planet. Brothers and sisters, on a night such as we have given farewell to Amir al Momineen, he has left the orphans an amanah in our hands, in our necks. How heavy will our necks be on Judgment Day? When Amir al Momineen has left the amanah of orphans on us, will we stand with a wide open chest and say, Ya Amir al Momineen, look at us, we gave in your path? Or will we put our head down and bow because we were guilty of not donating and not giving? A £50 donation towards the orphan will bring a smile on their cheeks which have dried from their tears of hunger, their tears of distress, their tears of lack of love and care. your donation, your support will change their life, will have an impact. Your change will make a change. Pick up the phone as minutes are remaining. Support us. Send your salam in these great nights towards Amir al Momineen. Be along his pilgrims which are in his shrine. The waves which push them in and out his shrine. We have been to Karbala, we have been to Najaf, we have done our ziyarat. But Amir al Momineen, we still miss your shrine. We want to be there. For those that have not been, for those that want to go, it is your opportunity now to pick up the phone on 0203 515 1122, or pick up the phone and call via WhatsApp on 07940 503046. Give us a call. Send your salam. Send your ziyarah. Give a live ziyarah towards Amir al Momineen. Do not leave Hassan and Hussein and Zainab alone this night. Send your salams with them. Brothers and sisters, we have come down to the last minutes of the show. Let's not forget the orphans. Let's not forget the widows. Let's not forget our souls. Do not think of yourself. Think of your amwat, the ones that hands are tight in their kafan. Give a donation on behalf of your amwat. Give a donation on behalf of your mother that looked after you and fed you and has taken you to a ma'tam in her life. Give towards an orphan which has lost his mother. If your mother is still around, donate on behalf of her. Give it as a sadaqah and ask Allah to longer her life. Give her the best of health. Donate now. Pick up the phone, scan the code, and be part of this change. Be part of this revolution that will change the world, that will have an impact, that will bring Sahib al-Zaman closer to us day by day. A £30 package Ramadan basket will feed a family of 4 with the pulses, oil, fresh fruit and meat on a daily basis. A £50 orphan package will be given towards the orphans directly, and a £1,400 water well will be built in the most needed lands of Karbala, the villages that drink non-see-through liquids. Brothers and sisters, I thank everybody that called. I thank everybody that donated and tuned in with us. Please do not forget to be with us tomorrow at the same time. I ask you to not to forget us in your prayers and dua. Fi amanillah, ma'as-salam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are in the blessed holy month of Ramadan, and there is no better time than now to give to the needy in Iraq. Imam Hussein Charity is giving you the chance to provide food baskets for destitute and impoverished families all over Iraq and Afghanistan. Each basket contains enough food to feed a family of 4. We're one of the areas where we distribute food baskets. I'm going to go drop off this food basket to one of the Hajia who's registered with Imam Hussein Charity. Assalamu alaikum Hajia. These orphans need your help and require your assistance. Don't let any of these orphans go hungry this Ramadan. Please donate.
Your donation can provide a source of nourishment for those who do not have access to food.
Imam Hussein Charity is giving you the chance to provide food baskets for destitute and impoverished families all over Iraq and Afghanistan. So let's see what your donation gets, Ali. We have oil, tomato paste, we have tahini, lentils, sugar, tea, pasta, tuna cans, salt, dates, rice. She would also be receiving fruit, vegetable and meats, and that comes fresh on the day delivery and only costs £30. Brothers and sisters, you can pay via bank transfer, PayPal, or you can visit www.imamhusseincharity.com.
Your donation can make a world of difference in the life of a hungry child.
These orphans need your help and require your assistance. Don't let any of these orphans go hungry this Ramadan. Please donate.
Don't let this be the end. Keep the hope alive.
Imam Hussein Charity is giving you the chance to provide food baskets for destitute and impoverished families all over Iraq and Afghanistan. Each basket costs around £30, $35 roughly, and can feed a family of 4.